Uh, Hello everybody, Neojakerton here. I'm doing another story time thing, although it's really boring and drab. This time it takes place in the scenic, my living room. There is my front door. There's a broom. There's a painting. That's really all you get with this scenery, but it's the only room where the lighting's decent. My room's only good if I turn on like every single light in it. So, yeah. I believe three of my dogs are over there. Um, this story time is about a long time ago in times far forgotten. An either 11 or 12-year-old Neojakerton. Before I even came up with the name Neojakerton, it was only, potentially before I came up with the name Neojakerton. Just when Neo existed. I was a brony a long time ago. So I thought I'd tell the story about how I became a brony, how I got out of it. There's my dog. How I got out of it. And my thoughts on bronies in general. I'm going to scoot back so you can see me more and so I can kick back and relax and all cool. But yeah. So, at first, I was like most of the people who dismissed bronies. My dog's barking. I don't like most people who dismiss bronies, saying, that's weird. They're grown men and they're watching a show for little girls. They must have something wrong with them. Well, I didn't have that last part because I'm generally accepting of everybody, but and then it kept all the stuff and suggestions kept popping up in my YouTube, like my suggestions on YouTube, like all the episodes. And my dog keeps barking. All the stuff keep popping up in my YouTube suggestions. And eventually I'm like, you know what? Since the episodes keep popping up and episode 1's popping up especially often, I decided to click on the first episode. Now, first two episodes are a two-parter. So by the end of the first one, I'm like, this seems like it might be captivating, but it's a two-parter. I need to watch both to get completely attached. I wish my dog would stop barking because she sounds like a goddamn slide whistle. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, he almost cut it. I watched the second part of the two-parter, and I'm like, yeah, it seems decent, but I want to see how they do with a single runtime to get a plot through. Next episode, hell, the show smashes my expectations. And I'm like, well, I need to watch another one. Watching one episode is not a good judge of quality. And then another, and another, and another, and eventually I get through season 1, and I'm halfway through season 2. Funny part is, I was so secretive of it at first. Like, I'd go in my room, turn on my TV, go to YouTube on my PS3, and I would play at the lowest volume possible with my door shut. And, eventually I came out to my mom and told her about the show, and she didn't really give a shit. Like, she accepted it, because, there wasn't anything weird, didn't hurt anybody. And, I started getting into it, seeing there's merchandise and stuff for bronies, which I was at the time. Then came the time that I introduced it. I believe it was in 5th and 6th grade that I decided to introduce the fact that I was a brony exactly in 6th. And, well, the response I got was awful. I got picked on a lot for it. Jabbed at and stuff. And yeah, that made me feel kind of bad about being a brony a bit at first, but then I was like, yeah, man, fuck it, I'm doing what I like, I'm doing what I enjoy. Which, in my opinion, if you are a brony, young brony especially, you should do what you want to do because you enjoy it, and if you're not hurting anybody, that's fine. Like, really, just embrace it, And so, as time went on, I was so captivated. I even was one of the people who was somewhat outraged when the Equestria Girls movie came out. The one where they were humans. So there's a dimension where there's humans and shit. It gets confusing. But then I watched Equestria Girls even, and I was like, wow, this is good. Then I believe it was around season 4, I started to not watch the episodes as they came out. Both with school and me just being busy and me working on other things such as the Neo series. And sort of my YouTube channel at the time also was involved. But I kind of ripped it away from it, and I still have. Not to say that I still don't have the merch, though. I for sure still have the merch. Like, I could only find 2. I have like a big-ass Rainbow Dash plush somewhere and 2 plushies of these exact characters that I'm about to hold up. Dr. Hooves. Get it. That's Doctor Who. And then Derpy Hooves, or Ditsy Doo, if you go by what Hasbro actually calls her. What she was originally called Derpy, but then there's a big fiasco with some soccer mom thinking that Derpy meant retarded. And one thing that still bothers me about these figures is that they only have the cutie marks printed on one side. This is gonna sound gay to anybody who doesn't know how the pony is, but the cutie marks do show what their talent is, what the pony's meant to do, basically, for the rest of their life. And see, I still feel like that the show is good. I just stopped watching because I didn't have time, and that's why I'm not classifying myself as a brony anymore. Because I really have not watched it. I mean, I've seen parodies and stuff and the fictional stuff relating to it, and all the news and stuff that people are saying about it. I know that there's a new character like Kate. I almost said her full name. Cadence and Shining Armor had a baby. That's what I know. That's the most recent thing. Which, hooray! That just adds a new character. But I'm kind of glad I want to watch that because I would have been insanely mad about it because I don't like it when they add in filler characters because I know that it's a baby character, meaning, oh, it could grow into this huge thing that'd be dope as fuck, but it's kind of redundant to have so many characters when you already have the main 6 and Doggo. Ah, damn it. My dogs are all barking at something now. Pause real quick. Still barking at something. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I know the reason why some of them are barking now, by the way. When my dogs hop the fence, he hop back in the backyard. So, yeah, that's just a little life update there, I guess, out of nowhere. But, yeah. I do say that I support bronies still as a way, as an outsider. Kinda now. I mean, I've actually been giving thought, though, into catching up from where I left off. Now that I have Netflix again, because it's not like the olden days. It's not like the good old days, as I call them, where you could watch whole uploaded episodes on YouTube. That's just not how it is anymore, sadly. And that's sad for the young bronies who have Netflix that they share with their family because, especially ones that are sort of sensitive about it and want to hide it because, Netflix, if you just have the family Netflix, it pops up. Which that's why I like, though, about Netflix now, having the different accounts so you can pick like yourself because then nobody else can see your picks unless they go into your account, which makes me happy. My dog barking doesn't make me happy, though. I have to keep her separated after stuff that happens. After stuff that happened with that dog that walked by right there. Sorry. Kind of depressing there. But yeah. I would totally give it some consideration because recently I finished an entire anime that I had never really planned on watching. Around High School Host Club, to be exact. And, well, I feel like I could give that another shot, or I could watch something completely different. Because I have another fandom that I'll be talking about, probably, maybe not the video right after this one, but potentially it could be the one after this one, it could be the one after next, it could be the third one after this. But I will keep that fandom a secret for now, because it's one of my most recent fandoms, and no, it's not the fandom for Around High School Host Club. It is not. But it is a fandom nonetheless that a lot of people frown upon. And so, yeah. We'll get into that when it comes. And for now, Neojakerton, signing off.